Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Roottreemania. In the last episode, we were learning a little bit about the legal team responsible for all of the DNA testing going on, and we discovered quite an interesting connection. Right there. Yes, Ruby Spratt, the owner of the legal team, grew up in foster care in Portland. And the reason why this is interesting is because someone else on the board grew up in foster care in Portland. This guy, 5Ps. Now, I find it highly suspicious. Highly suspicious. Especially when you consider that Ruby Spratt apparently, according to the, where was it? Her soapbox to proselytize her fellow students and their parents into the religion of poverty. Even better, a heavy focus on wealth inequality. Ruby doesn't like the rich. Ruby doesn't like the upper classes of society. So I find it intriguing. It raises some red flags to me. The fact that we have a guy who is claiming, oh yeah, I'm a Roottree, and he potentially has a connection with the woman doing all of the DNA testing, and we know that she doesn't like the rich. I find that highly suspicious. I mean, we do. I'm just saying we've got another top secret envelope. This might seem a little premature. This might seem a little early. But if this top secret envelope is 5Ps actually a Rootree? I just, like I said, I find it suspicious. I find it suspicious that he has this connection with the woman doing all of the DNA testing. It's throwing up red flags. It is throwing up major red flags for me. Now, let's see, where were we? Yes! There was this whole saga down here. I should just mention, I might be doing a dumb for this episode. You see, I'm recording, I'm recording right now, and I've got a migraine starting. I can feel it in the right lobe of my brain, and in fact, I can feel my right eyeball is starting to bulge out of its socket. So this episode may be a tad all over the place, and if it is, I do apologize. But I want to play. I want to play. You know what? We do. Oh, that's a thought. We do have this. We do have this. Let me just. Yeah, this is where we ended last episode. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, 8 clues. Piketty, Basil Bob? Could this popular gift be filling homes with satanic messages? Exclusive, Cicely Sanchez reveals Roottree secrets. Oh. This was the issue of Piketty magazine that contained an article about Cicely Sanchez. The story concerned an unreleased book she had written about Guy Hudson. It seems that it used photos of Guy that Cicely did not own the rights to publish. Unfortunately, the magazine was issued a cease and desist by the Roottree's lawyers. The magazine was pulled from shelves, and the version you found in your periodical search had the relevant pages removed, rendering this magazine useless, unless you want to read about a potentially demonic fish toy. This is saying there are 8 clues. I'm thinking we search up the fish. This to me seems leading. Basil bulb. I feel can we no, okay, clearly there's something here. Clearly there is something here. You know what? I'm gonna put a pin in this. We can come back to it. It will be fine. It will be read. We have other things that we can be going through. Did I ever look up Jane Doe root tree? Okay, so that's that. I don't think. So this is Portrait of a Changed Man. And this by Cicely. Yeah, I'm spelling that correctly. Sanchez, I believe it was. Yes, right there. Out of print. Okay. The book's description has this to say. What if everything you stand for, everything you know to be true today, could disappear in an instant? All of your politics, relationships gone in the blink of an eye. Would you still be you? Cicely Sanchez tells this powerful true story about a man who woke up after being saved from drowning in his backyard pool and became an entirely different person. Included are interviews from those that knew him best before, as well as a one-on-one chat that paints an entirely different picture. You won't be able to put it down without wondering, what if that were me? Doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the root tree, so we also have foreign gospel. Again, out of print. Foreign Gospel tells the tale of a man from the Catholic Church who claims he was told by God that he should travel to Thailand and begin to preach, specifically with the goal to convert 10,000 people. He returned to the United States after just over 2 years, claiming to have succeeded. This book tells his version of the story, but the author, Cicely Sanchez, also traveled to Thailand to investigate these claims and talk with some of the so-called converted. Okay. Interesting. But again, doesn't necessarily tell me anything about the root trees. Okay, and with that, okay, I'm thinking. Right. Okay, what has clues? So there's that. I'm thinking I want to start with the reminders, because this is all stuff we covered in the last game. The Roottreemania Candy Company was founded by Elias and Gwyneth many years ago. The entire family has a financial reliance on the health of that company. Most of the action took place in or around Butler County, Pennsylvania, where the company was initially located. You know what? Let's see if there's anything different on Butler County. Okay, so this hasn't been updated for 8 months. Okay. Elias, Carl, and Raina were on the cover of magazines. Other notable Roottrees such as Lauren Roottree, Miracle Roottree, and Jim Roottree had physical media such as record albums, books, and movies associated with them. We've looked up Lauren because she's dealing with Alzheimer's, bless her. Have I expressly looked up Miracle? That's too many T's. Aha! Okay. It seems Miracle Senior is going on a new tour of the United States in late 1999. The previous flyer for the 3 generations of Miracles has been replaced. Be a part of history. The oldest living Roottree, no you're fucking not, reprises and retells his incredible true story. Miracle Roottree grew up as one of the famous 5 pieces, living a life of wealth and luxury. But fortune was nothing compared to the powerful force of the Almighty. Doctors determined he was destined to die young, but fate had different plans. Well, yeah, presumably because of the wealth and luxury his family had. If he hadn't come from a family of millionaires, he probably would have died. But fortunately, his parents could afford to get him really good medical care. That's not fate, that's wealth. It's fine, it's fine. He has lived a long and fruitful life. However, he's now in his 70s and his age is beginning to make life on the road more difficult. So consider this your last chance to see him in a town near you before he settles back down in Pennsylvania. In this intimate evening, Miracle will reminisce about his famous history. He'll discuss his family's saints and sinners and provide a unique perspective on one of the most notable families in the United States today. Learn what originally drove him away from his fortune and into the arms of religion, where he makes money. So he hasn't been driven away from fortune. He's just found a different way to get money. And learn how his life has become more wealthy in spirit than it ever could have been from his inheritance. But he is still independently wealthy, let's not forget that. The site also lists the churches he will be appearing in and mentions that tickets can be purchased at their local services. Noticeably absent are any mentions about Miracle's news appearances. Yeah, they're keeping that a bit hush-hush. Can we? Here's my thought. So this is probably Elias. This right here is probably Elias. This one in 1949. What gets me? The family's been quiet. Except for Miracle, who's been out there being like, oh, this is bullshit. It's all bullshit. Don't listen to it. It's crap. Whenever you get someone who is very vocal, it's... Brain, I know you're suffering right now, but you need to formulate words. You need to formulate the words for the things you are thinking so that we can get our point across. Are you okay with that, Brit? My brain says, no, it's not okay with that. Tough shit, we're doing things. Something that always makes me a bit suspicious is when people go overboard on a topic. It's like... whenever you get someone who's like, a good example would be Ned Fulmer. Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife. My wife is the apple of my eye. Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife. Why are you cheating on your wife then? Why are you having a very public affair with your employee? Like, to me, it reads as I'm going to go overboard so that no one suspects I'm engaging in the behavior that I'm calling out. Because if I'm calling it out, then surely I wouldn't be engaging in that. Surely I wouldn't be engaging in that if I'm really going after it. No, I'm of the opinion that, like, it makes me suspicious. I immediately go, you're probably engaging in that then. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And the fact that no one else in the family has come out against this. And then you have Miracle. You have Miracle going, oh, this is slander, this is slander. No one in my family has had an affair. No one in my family has had an affair. Don't look into it. How dare you? I find that sus. And if, oh God, math. So it's 99. I believe, we can check this. Because it gives his age here. I want to say he's like, yeah, he's 71. So he's 71 in 99, which would make him, get this, okay. Math. Okay, this is simple. It's 50. So the 50 years between 49 and 99. So Miracle would have been 21. I don't know when he married his missus, but I'm pretty sure people used to get married way younger back in the day. Way younger. And I mean, this would be an infidelity because this person was married. So maybe this person wasn't married at the time, but they engaged in this affair because these were married. I just find it deeply suspect that Miracle is the only one being like, oh no, this is crap. And we don't have any new pictures for Miracle. My gut. I think that's Miracle. Because he's going so hardcore, saying, oh no, it's crap. No one in our family's had an affair. It's all bullshit. It's all designed to slander. It's slander. Those filthy punk rockers. If you can tell me what I'm quoting there, you get a Callista point. The fact that he's going so hardcore, I don't trust it. So yeah, that was Miracle. We also have Jim we can look up. Unless, is there anything? You know what, just in case. Oh, no, okay, it's the same thing. I'm thinking, can we... My thought is it's Miracle's church. Excuse me? Yeah, but the County Times. Okay, so this is still the old one. This is still the old one. Got it. Okay. Okay. Again, this is new. Jim and Diamond apparently sent out some mail to Diamond's Dazzlers that mentioned that they didn't spend a lot of time near or around the candy company anymore, so they couldn't really comment on any recent news. A best-of album did get released to CD during Roottreemania, and while neither of them have performed recently, the couple did do a few signings at local record stores near their estate. During question and answer sessions, Jim has stated he hasn't been inspired to write any new lyrics. As far as you can tell, Jim and Diamond's marriage is still doing just fine, and there have never been any rumours of infidelity about either of them. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good for you. Yeah, that's the same thing. I'm like, can we find, what was their band called? So it was just Jim and Diamond. Okay. So can we... Ah, balls. Sad times. Okay, fair play. Fair play. Again, I don't know if they still live in the Pennsylvania area. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. I don't think I ever saw this. Jim Roottree seems to have left Butler County by the time Jim and Diamond gained notoriety. The only article you could find is from 1979, and the article is titled "Former Butler County Resident Enters Disco Charts." The article came out right as Rolling On Down to the City was hitting its peak popularity. There isn't much to the article other than what you already know, but it does mention that at the time Jim and Diamond had a 2-year-old daughter they named Candy. The writer of the article did not seem thrilled to report this fact and called the name a bit too on the nose. Yeah, I must never have looked Jim up in the local paper. Okay. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, Lauren's 2 diaries. 5 pieces. 5 presidents. Okay, we haven't looked up Stephanie Jones yet. Yeah, so, Spider search. Stephanie Jones. Ooh! Okay. Oh! They've had the baby! It seems Brian Jones has been busy updating Stephanie Jones's campaign website. 2 new sections exist. The first is baby photo. There you see a picture of their new family together at the hospital. According to the site, our daughter was named after her grandmother, which ended up being very fitting considering she was born the night before Christmas. The second is what's next. There's not much of substance there right now, but it lists some small accomplishments and finishes with the recent rise in popularity and controversy surrounding my extended family, there has been some extra attention on me. Stay tuned for announcements in the coming months about how I plan to use this publicity to accomplish bigger and better things. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Brian Jones posted this photo of his family together in the hospital following the birth of their newborn girl. His new daughter is wearing an adorable little Santa hat, and his wife Stephanie is giving her signature thumbs up move from her campaign literature. Oh, that's love. Okay, you had baby. You had baby. So that is... Yeah, that is Stephanie. 1 second, let's... Yes. I can't remember, 1 second. Let me take a look. Stephanie Landon. Stephanie Landon, and you are a politician. Yeah, doing politics. Oh! Well done. These 4 entries are correct. You son of a bitch! Oh! This is why, if there is scandal, shut your fucking mouth. Especially if you're one of the people who's been engaging in affairs and it's all coming out. Just stay quiet, and go under the radar. But no, it's... There has to be an actual psychological term for this. I mean, if we're just going off of facial expressions, there's something called duper's delight. And that is when you're telling a lie and you know that you're lying and you're like, oh, this person doesn't know that I'm lying. Some people will have this instinct to smile, even though they shouldn't be smiling. It's called duper's delight. There has to be the equivalent of that for like verbal stuff. Oh, you know, all of these affairs are coming out. Should I keep quiet and not draw attention to myself? No! No, I'm gonna do the complete opposite. I'm gonna make so much noise that everyone's gonna look at me and go, well, that's suspicious. That's weird. Oh. Hello?
Has Clark reached out to you? Well, let me give you a short history lesson about the last few months of my life. 3 different people contacted me, claiming that somewhere in their history, they might be root trees. First, that young man, the rapper. I ignored that one. He seemed dubious. But then I saw the news. I felt terrible, so I began helping the others. Because my doubts with Felix were so misfounded, I ended up putting too much faith in the second person that approached me. I went to the media prematurely. I admit my mistake there.
So that was anonymous. So you originally ignored the rapper because it seemed dubious. Then the DNA test happened, which again, I'm raising my eyebrows at that, like, I don't trust this. There are connections between 5Ps and the lawyer who apparently hates the rich. I'm just like, suspicious. But either way, so a DNA test comes out, it says, oh yeah, they're related. And then Anonymom comes forward. And then her DNA test said that her daughter wasn't a root tree. Okay.
But the third person who contacted me also had a credible case. Before I could help, the company got to them somehow. The fact that the family silenced them doesn't seem to fill me with hope when it comes to Clark's intentions. But you're making progress based on the leads he gave you. It's really hard for me to get a read on him. I'll let you handle it.
Girl, I wouldn't. My brain is running at like half capacity right now. I am not good at reading people in this state. You should be doing that.
I've sent you the case I've been working on, and some company records I managed to track down.
Oh, new evidence.
The records are quite dense, but hopefully they're useful. Good luck.
Heck, it was nice seeing you again. That was lovely. However, you there, and you're Brian Jones. And then we have unknown occupation. The best occupation of all. Where is baby? Where is baby? The baby's at the top, obviously, because it's alphabetical. Baby. And yeah, okay, so I would assume your last name is going to be Jones. You were named after your grandmother. Are you talking about your grandmother on your father's side or your mother's side? Because I mean, I guess carol, like Christmas carols. My first thought would be Noel, because that's more. Is Noel an option? Because that's more of a Christmassy name. No, it is not. Ooh, hello. You alright? Yeah, we don't have Noel as an option, so yeah, I would assume they mean Caroline as in Christmas carols. Okay, Carol. Yeah, I think that's Carol Jones. Yeah, oh, that's cute. Good job. Good job, Stephanie. Live your life. Okay, so yeah, we've got that. Ooh, is that 1? But is that because these haven't locked in? We'll leave it be. We'll leave it be for right now. I was kind of in the middle of this. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you in a minute. It's Reet. Stephanie Jones, Brian Jones. So we have this. Let me... Brian Jones. Okay, that's the same thing. And you know what? The Butler County Times. Okay, so this is the same as it was before. There goes my timer. You know what? Just whilst I'm thinking about it. Okay. Jones' graphic and prints website is unchanged, except it lists a few new clients. Although all of them are in and around Butler County, none of them appear to be related to your search. Okay, fair play. Fair play. Alrighty then. And with that, I am going to bring this episode to a close. Oh, you ho. You ho. You should... If he had literally just stayed quiet, he could have flown under the radar. What a buffoon. What a buffoon. Okie doke. In the next episode, we continue going down the reminders list, and maybe we will take a look at our new evidence. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.